On the road today with Jake Ziegler, the one and only.
Yep, got Andy here in Illinois today.
Came to Illinois to bring the gator out, brought the trailer out, and going to go to the Half Century show. Going to be, well, I got some other things to do, but next week we're going to come back out for it. So.
Yep, it'll be pretty exciting having Andy here, ride around for a couple hours, talk farming and whatnot.
Then he took me out to eat. Got my wife back here, Corky too. She's back here in the back. But then he took us out to eat. Appreciate that a lot, Jake.
Yeah, no problem. Sorry, I had to drive all the way to Illinois just to go to lunch.
I've done a lot more for less.
There you go. Yeah, so I'm sure Andy will have some videos for us all at the Half Century.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I got to do Half Century videos, but we're out kind of just taking a tour around right now. Jake showed me a few of their fields and some of the neighbors' fields. Corn out here looks similar to what ours looks. We're a little bit drier on our dry side than what they are out here, but looks like we got a pretty nice crop of corn out here, and the beans look pretty good too.
Yeah, yeah, it ain't looking too bad. A little short, but for the year we got, can't complain too bad.
Yeah, for as late as everything got planted, we're thrilled at our place. It looks like you guys should be here too.
Yeah, I don't. If we can catch another inch or two of rain, it'd probably be all we need to really get us through. I mean, it's not going to be record yields, but it's not going to be the worst crop we've ever had.
Yeah. Now we're pulling into Jake's place here. We're going to unhook the trailer here, and Jake said he'd even run it to the show for us here this next week, so appreciate that a lot, Jake.
Yep. And Andy's going to be on vacation, so we're gonna get these gators there. Any of you guys are coming to the show, you're going to want a golf cart or a gator or something to ride around on, because it'll just make it a lot more enjoyable to cover a mile of field work being done if you got something to ride on.
Either a gator or a tractor.
Well, yeah, just bring a tractor. That'd be even better. Yep, you get in free if you bring a tractor. So
I don't know if you guys know Jake or not, but he's got a YouTube channel also called Jake Ziegler. Get on there and check him out on that. And you're going to figure out that Jake is not a John Deere guy. But by gosh, he's got a big one sitting in there, but he's just working on it for the neighbor.
Yeah.
So I got all excited when I pulled up and saw John Deere in there.
Thought we traded or something, and nope, just working on the ones that are broke down.
He's got a real nice 1800 sitting there. We'll get a little picture of it before we get out of here. So
yeah, we can hop out and take a look at stuff.
We'll check out Jake's tractor here.
Not the John Deere.
That one isn't his. You guys, if you've watched Jake's show, you've seen these before. 1800 here. It's a really pretty nice tractor. He said his daddy redid this back in what day? When was it?
88.
Back in 88. Still really a good finish on it and really looks nice. I'd be privileged if I could own this tractor someday, but pretty nice tractor here, Jake.
Thanks, Andy. I really like it. Between doing all the livestock stuff with it, I'd probably put 120 to 150 hours a year on the thing.
Really?
It's just a nice driving tractor. I did splurge though here the past month or two, and I put a new seat on it, so that made a little more operator comfort there.
We'll get up and check out mission control here. Nice tractor here. It's the thing with the Olivers, and for me, it was always really handy to drive these things. Everything's always right where you can get a hold of them.
The shaft, let's see how is that?
You can switch sides.
I'm pretty sure you can, because on our 1850, the shaft is on the other side for the PTO. Yeah, you can. There's a plug you take out there in the shaft, then you can just flip-flop the PTO shaft from each side of the tractor if you wanted to. Like I said, are real nice for operator comfort, especially back in '64.
Oh yeah, Oliver's always been ahead of their time. I mean, like you say, the first 6-cylinder engine tractor. That was in the '70s.
Yep, smooth.
And first live power takeoff. What else?
Yeah, they might have had the first. I don't know if them or IH was first on the go shift. I don't know if that I think that TA
came out in the M's.
Yeah, okay.
The
Then,
MTA.
yeah, Oliver would have been second with the power booster. And
Yeah, because that came out in 880, didn't
yeah, and 58 there.
it? Okay. But yeah, Jake's really wanting to get that thing going. I think he just wants it out of his shop. But
Yeah, I'd hate for the concrete to get infected and turn green or something.
he's probably going to trade that, the New Holland he's got, big New Holland for that. Oh, and he's got the Steiger now too. Now I'm giving him a hard time.
Yeah, you gotta do that every now and then.
Tell you what, Jake, we've had a real good time with you here today. Appreciate you taking the time. Appreciate you taking us out to
I
eat.
know, I'm glad you drove all the way from Ohio just to let me take you out to lunch.
I did, you know. I mean, we came all the way from Ohio. What was
Yeah.
it? 4-hour drive.
It was that
Wasn't
short,
that bad.
huh?
Wasn't that bad.
Okay, that's not too bad. You'll get
I've done more for less before, but.
You'll get home at a decent time. I thought you'd be back at like 8 or 9 o'clock tonight.
Well, you never know. The time does change, you know.
That's right. You have the time working in your favor
Yeah.
coming here. So.
Yeah, so I made it here in 3 hours, and
Yep,
it's going to take me
record
5
time.
to get home. But
Andy had his speedometer maxed out on the truck.
no, I actually was good today. I didn't know what the heck I was going to get into, and I'm in territory I don't know much about when I come out here, you know, God's country out here in Illinois, you know. So. Alright, we're out here at the Half Century Progress Show, and we got Ethan coming down through the field here in the 1955. He's disking. We're going to get a little video of him here. We're out here over the plowed field. I think I said 1955, is in a 1950. Oh, I don't know, it looks like about an 18 or 20 foot disc there. Almost exactly like my 1955 that I had. Good to see you, Ethan. Alright, now we got Jake Ziegler coming here, white 4-2-10, pulling the disc. Spinning out. There it is, man. Hi, Jake. Jake Ziegler, guys. Go check out his YouTube channel. You can see right here what they're disking. What they did here is they had a bunch of plows come out here. A bunch of different plows from with antique tractors and such. And it's dry here right now also. And when they plow this, it plows up into big, huge clumps like you see here. So what they're doing is they're taking that disc over there and the one that Ethan has on the back of his tractor up there. They're going along and they're trying to break these clumps up. They've got to break these clumps up because they can't plant and stuff like this. Now, they're not going to be planting here or anything, but it's kind of a demonstration for people. This is I've never been to this Half Century Progress show, but it seems to be a big deal. Really glad that we came down. Like I say, plowing demonstrations and harvest demonstrations and stuff from years of past. So we're going to get Jake when he comes back by here again, and then probably get Ethan when he comes back by again, and then we'll go from there. See, you can see the difference from where we just were for where we are right now. Driving in this dirt, it's a lot smoother over here. Now, it's not perfect, but it's where it can be to go through winter time. We are with the one and only Jake Ziegler. We're disking some of this ground here, and it is like freaking hard as hard can be. He's out there right now actually pulling dirt clods out. See him back there climbing up and over the disc. We are in his tractor. Did you get it?
Yep. Yeah, I got one of the what they call that fish land. I think it's but it's not too bad.
Jake hold the camera now.
Yeah. You guys didn't have any white tractors, correct?
No, we didn't. We never had a white. The Olivers.
Yeah.
Neighbors, they had them.
Yeah.
Of course, the guy, they had a 4210 and then they had a 4150.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get out and knock that one out right in front of Jason.
Big tractor power, Jason. How we doing, man?
Looking good out there. It's a little rough, right?
It's a little rough. Taking my time learning how to drive a white, but I am an Oliver man, so kind of close to the same.
Next generation. It's pretty cool.
That's right. I got Jake here doing all the hard work, so. A big 2870 case here. He's pulling a disc also. Back up here. Nice looking tractor there, buddy. Don't know what your name is. Taking the ear off of the stock and putting it in the wagon. We'll follow along here till we can get up beside him again. But what this is doing here, like I say, just taking the ear off the stock, and then when he gets full, we'll take it up and I'll show you how they dumped it back in the day. These are what it does is a gathering change on the front of this, and it takes the ear and then there's roll, and it jerks the ear down, jerks the whole stalk down, and it jerks the ear off the stalk. And it takes it up and it separates the stalk from the cob, and then puts it up in under the wagon. So it's coming out of there. Just like that. When it gets full, we'll go up and we'll look at it, how they dump it, and then how they sell it the old way, and then we'll get it loaded into the semi. All right, after they pick the corn, we're going to go over here and we're going to watch them dump some of this into the sheller. This is a Minneapolis Moline sheller. what happened is back in the day they would dump this wagon like this into the drag. This conveyor here is called a drag. What it does is it takes it and it comes up and it actually shells it. When I say it shells it, it takes the corn off of the cob. And then after it takes the corn off the cob, it takes it and it dumps it into something else over there. And I don't know for sure what all they used the cobs for back in the day. But then the corn comes up a conveyor and goes in this wagon right here. This runs off the power takeoff of a tractor. Feeding it in way too fast. Try this again. The last time they did this, they were feeding it a little too fast. Dump bed wagon. It's a big deal back in the day. You didn't have to shovel it out. Still too fast. Here's another sheller unit. This one's actually mounted on an old truck. It's like an older international truck. This one might be a little bit more of a newer unit. Corn comes up, goes in. Just like a regular, almost like a regular combine, only you got to bring the corn to the machine. Got a rotating screen on the front of it and everything. Another dump bed wagon here.
What are you up to?
Doing this, man.
You're a little ways from home, aren't you?
Little ways, yeah. Alright, we're going to go out here. We saw you videoed picking corn. Now we're going to video myself a full type combine. Now, if you look at the top of that combine there, you can see that you can see the corn sticking up out of the top of it, the shelled corn. So we're going to follow him up and watch him dump. You know, this tractor is going to pull up underneath that auger right there, and then he'll fire up that little auger he's got, and he'll unload his little bin that he has. Now the people that ended up getting a self-propelled combine back in the day. That's what this is. Dirty job. He's in there, no air conditioning, the cab. They had cabs on them, some of them didn't, but this one does. They were not good cabs. They were kind of open, cracks in the door. The guy breathed all the dirt. There's all kinds of dirt coming up through the floor. This corn here isn't too bad for dirt, but you can see where he sits. He sits right on top of all of it. Rows at a time. It's really pretty cool. Our combine, we have 8 rows on ours. All right, we got the John Deere coming here again. This is the one we watched here a little bit ago, and then we just watched him unloading some stuff. We're gonna get him coming by. This is a propane tractor here. Can't remember if it's a 620 or 30 or what it is. A 730 propane. We got a picker sheller coming here, John Deere. Don't know what the tractor is. Looks like a 730 or something like that. What year's the, is this your combine?
Yeah, it's a 60.
A 60?
Yeah. They made it from 60 to 63 with the round back.
Okay.
I think they made 2 more years with the square back EV type cab.
Now he'll shift it and take the one thing out of gear, and then he puts the combine back in gear. Alright guys, got a high cycle sprayer here. We actually used to have one of these. Doesn't have a very big tank on it, but we used to spray with one of these things just like this. I've always been looking for one so I could do this to it and redo it. Ours sat in the barn for years, and then we ended up selling it. It had a detasseler unit for it also. But we had a hitch for the front of it, and you put the hitch on, you could pull it down the road. High cycle 734. For some reason I was under the assumption ours was a different number, but it's not. Ours is exactly like this. Very cool. This is a big deal back in the day. 80/20 John Deere. Looks like we have a drip droid in it. Don't know for sure the year either of these. Let's see if there's a tag on it. Don't see one. Big GM in it too. Good, how you doing?
Stamping brass medallions here. First one blanks the coin. Second one has the die in it here. So it stamps the half-century logo and the year. And then this puts a hole in it for a key ring. And then we'll tumble them for a couple hours to polish and deburr them, and the finished ones are over there.
Yeah, that is very awesome.
Thank you.
So did you put this together, or is this an actual?
A neighbor put it together in 2002.
Okay.
It's set up to run like a line shaft.
Where are you from?
West Lafayette, Indiana.
Awesome. Thanks for showing it to us.
Yep. Have a good morning.
Yes, you too. Bring the ear corn in from the field in the dump wagon, David Bradley wagon, box anyway. Unload it into the drag, and it goes into the conveyor, the elevator, up to the corn crib. This is where they stored the ear corn before they needed it on the farm. They stick this drag in the bottom of it, and they get in there, and lots of times they'll have to shovel out what's left. This one actually looks like it's made with a rounded bottom. When they're ready for it, they turn the drag on this one, and it comes over to this sheller. It's a Minneapolis Moline sheller here. See, it's run by the John Deere tractor over there with this big flat belt. What this is doing is shelling the corn off, putting the cobs over there into another wagon, and then the shelled corn's going in here. And you can see the shelled corn coming out of the wagon right here. Wet corn. The corn crib, what the corn crib does also is it's a place where the corn can dry. I didn't get any video of the dryer when the dryer was running, but they had some old antique dryers here running that are just like the one that we use at home, only a lot smaller. Then they've got an old John Deere elevator right here that runs, and it'll take the corn up and put it in a wagon. It's no wonder farmers lost hands and fingers and all that when they were doing stuff like this, because of all the flat belts, all the chains running. When you come over here, there's a lot of open chains that do not have guards on them all over the place here. And there was always constant maintenance on this stuff. All right, we're leaving Illinois for a couple days. The Half Century Progress Show was awesome. I met lots and lots of nice people, made lots of new friends, and had a great time. I want to thank everybody for the help and just being there, helping us out. Jake Ziegler, I want to thank you for taking the gator and the trailer to the show for me since we were on vacation. Like I say, met a lot of nice people and had a great time. We will be coming back out here to Illinois Tuesday morning. Kylie and I will be coming out here for the Farm Progress Show. Just want to thank everybody, and